want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring to their knees. Thing for thing to see. Just like a weed spread into the street. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise.
Welcome to what is quite possibly the greatest console sim racing league podcast in the world.
Hey.
What's up?
Hello, what's up?
Now,
guys?
can everyone hear us after Gray's finally turned down the volume of our intro there? I'm Larry, your host, and welcome to another episode 17. Holy shit, I feel like we went from episode 9 to 17 very quickly. That was very, very quick. I'm Larry, your host, as always. Joining me is Logan there in his beautiful shirt from Coda. Tell us about that shirt. Give us a quick look, quick flash.
Oh yeah, it's my Gazoo Racing shirt. It's got some cool like stuff on the back. Whoa, some cool stuff on the
Love
back
that.
about Tokyo and stuff. I'll share it some other time.
Nice.
I'm not gonna
Joining
take
us
it
as
off
well
and share it.
is the man, the legend, Hunter, down the bottom. What's up, buddy?
How's it going?
And then we have Jondala, looking like he's wearing a high-vis shirt, but I think that's actually fashion. Which one is it? I can't tell. Stand up a little, Jondala.
AC Milan.
Oh, there you go.
Milan.
It does.
Okay.
From the neck up, though, doesn't it look like a high-vis shirt, Hunter?
It
got a
does.
vest
It does.
on.
Yeah.
He looks like he's doing road work at 2 a.m, but instead he's just on the podcast at 2 a.m right now. So, yeah, welcome. So, a little bit more chill as we come into Thanksgiving today. We don't have a guest. Few things to talk about, couple little races. We got to talk about. There's some game coming out tomorrow. I don't really recall, but we've had a couple of races.
EMS.
Some games, some PMS games to talk about, and all that sort of stuff. So, firstly, let's start here. Grace, talk to me about that mustache. Let's go.
Oh well, it's someone just said in the chat, who was that? Sim Racer asked about the mustache. So it's November, so I always grow a mustache in November for the No Shave Movember thing. So yeah, mustache. I'm an officer in the Army, so I grow a mustache anyway.
There you go. There we go. All right. So, should we get straight into the races, or should we do a bit of the interview stuff we spoke about? What do you think? I think we should start off with the interview stuff.
Yeah,
So,
that makes more sense.
We figured that we have so many new people here that we might do a bit of an interview of ourselves to catch everyone up, get to know each other and stuff. It was inspired by, I can't remember who it was, but the other day, someone asked me how I managed to stay awake all the time to be so present in the Discord while living in Australia. And I had to let them know that I actually live in Florida. So so I figured maybe it was time to let everyone know a little bit more about us. We all learned so much about you. So the first question is, born, where, and where do you live now? You want to go first, Grace?
Yeah, sure. So I was born in Ohio, a town called Newark, Ohio. It's like east of Columbus. It's kind of just like a kind of a highway town. You kind of go through it if you're on your way to like Pittsburgh or something. Yeah, joined the Army, and now I'm in El Paso, Texas for the last 4 years. So I'm here for now, and maybe in the next year or so move somewhere else, Germany, Korea, or the East Coast maybe.
Fuck yeah, East Coast would be great. Somewhere in this hellhole called Florida. But you'd be up north if you went to Florida, right? There's nothing down here, right?
South Carolina, like Fort
There you go.
Fort Stewart,
Something
Georgia,
like that,
maybe. Yeah.
What about you, Hunter?
Go to
Where are you
Germany.
born?
You can bunk with Mojo.
Dude,
You could
if
bunk
I go to
me.
Germany, I'm going to every racetrack like all the time. Yeah. You guys will be hella jealous.
I'd love to bunk with Mojo. That's
Oh, yeah.
That's not no.
That's the answer to a question later on.
Hunter, where were you born?
Phoenix, Arizona, born and raised, and currently still living here. We've talked about moving, but nothing yet.
Oh, so you're in town, like you're where you're from.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't spend too much time here because of hockey, but it's nice. It's all right.
We'll get back into hockey for a second because I know you have quite the hockey story. Jondala, what about yourself?
Mate, I was born in Birmingham in England and then sort of moved my way down to South Wales, just outside Newport in South Wales. So if you know a band called Skindred, they're from Newport.
I have no idea who they are. But
I don't know. Yeah.
generally when you
He's so disappointed we didn't know the band.
Very, very disappointed.
when you're raised in Birmingham, generally fighting is the spoken language, right? Like fist fighting, and that's like the culture there, right? Am I thinking of Birmingham?
Fist fighting, knives. They love knives.
All that stuff. And
Some
then
Peaky Blinders shit going on over there, huh?
if I understand, you moved to Wales so you could be away from people, so you could take your Englishness to the next level, right? Where you could lock yourself inside and never go outside unless it's necessary.
Pretty much, yeah. I just needed a country to invade, and Wales just seemed like the easiest one. It's close. It's there. There's more
a
sheep
beautiful
than
river
people.
that runs through the city.
There is.
Looking at it, yeah.
Goddamn
So,
British, and they're colonizing.
There's
I
been a
swear
bit
to God.
of talk lately. There's been a lot of talk lately about where I was born, so I'm not going to tell you guys. But no, I was actually born in London. But at a very, very young age, we moved 20 minutes southeast of Brands Hatch in a little town called Langley, around there. It's actually technically a village, like from there. Then my family, when I was 6, moved to Australia, and I grew up there, spent all my time there. Then I was on a trip when I was 31 in New York City. I met my wife, and when I was 32, I moved to the States, New York City, for the best part of 10 years, and then now I live here in South Florida. So that's me.
Where did you live
Question
in
for Larry.
Australia? That's what I want.
Australia, you're right. Melbourne, Australia. So the south,
Oh.
the east of Melbourne.
Yeah.
So beautiful part of the world, like really, really beautiful part of the world. It's if you know New York at all, like Melbourne is like the Brooklyn, and Sydney is like the Manhattan. So it's
Awesome.
yeah, it's more sort of chill. What do you got? What's the question, Hunter? Lay it on me.
Did you and your wife, when you met, but you didn't live here, did you guys continue dating when you went back? Or were you guys dating?
100%.
Or
I met her,
her?
and I met her the first night in a bar. Like, I had been single for a while, couldn't meet anyone. All my friends were settling down. Met her in a bar, and then we like did it that night, and it was a hella like performance from me. Like, it was like, I think, a world record, 2 seconds, fall asleep drunk, you know. But yeah, and then we sort of stayed in contact, and then I was like, there's something here. She's pretty cool. So I came back and forth a few times, and I'm the sort of person that's like, I'm not going to long distance for 4 years. So like, I'm going. Let's figure this out. So I came over here, and we did it, and I'm almost certain she's the one. 12 years later, 2 kids and pets and stuff, which rolls into my next question: married, kids, and pets. So I am married to my wife. We just celebrated 12 years. We have 2 kids: 10-year-old, 6-year-old Charlie. And I have 3 pets, about to be 4. I have a pet snake, a cat, and a French bulldog named Helmet. So what about you guys on those other ones? Hunter, we'll leave you last because you need about an hour to describe your pets. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Does your snake interact with your pets at all? Like,
He looks at them.
You don't let your snake roam your house?
Oh, no. Like, we do. Like, if you get the comforter and bunch it up, it's his favorite thing in the world. Like, he likes to hide in it and stuff. But my cat and him would probably... So he's a hognose, so he plays dead. So he would just go and die. That's what they do. And have you never seen a hognose snake?
No,
when they get scared,
they play dead.
They flare out as an Australian. Sorry, as Australian. They flare out as a cobra, but they're not a cobra. So they pretend they're a cobra. They hood up like a cobra, but they're not dangerous. They just do it they're bluffing. And then if that doesn't work, they just roll over. No shit. They roll over, stick their tongue out, and die. And it's really cool.
They're like fainting goats of the snake world.
100%. But yeah, they are. They're really like a fainting goat. But yeah, Australia is the West Island of New Zealand. It is. It's the smaller island next to
Western
the Down syndrome Australians. That's where they live.
Before we move off you, Larry, you got a question from DB,
Yeah.
part of
that-
New
is
Sweet,
Zealand.
answered. Yeah.
Is that Boothie? Like I said, it's west of New Zealand. It's the smaller state. New Zealand is where we keep all the Hmong boys. Let's put it that way.
Don't know what that means, but I'm sure it's not good.
Neither do
Tater
I.
is
But,
asking you, where the fuck is Old Zealand?
so that's me, Hunter. Talk to me. Oh no, you're going last because you're a long list. Grace.
Yeah.
Oh,
What you got?
Where were we at? Okay, so first, if you have a question, type Q, like a capital Q before it in the chat, so we know it's a question because we miss a lot of stuff, and
Yes.
the panel can answer it if it's a good enough question. So yeah, this year in March will be our 20 years married.
Ooh,
shit.
congrats.
Yeah, hit 20 years. It's gonna be awesome.
Hell yeah.
Is that together or married?
That's married. We've been together like 22 years.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so we
Nice.
have an adult son. He is 23, and he's in the Air Force. And then our daughter's about to turn 21, and she's
So you have
finishing up
adult
school. So
children.
I don't have kids. I have children. It's wonderful.
Hell yeah.
Which is
Better
why
have an
I'm in
empty
the-
house.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be so great. I'm gonna move all my stuff into another room, so I'll have like a full sim room instead of like /office/sim. Yeah, it'll be great. Which is a little annoying because we have family visiting, and it's like there's nowhere to sleep because all the rooms are taken up with stuff, and it's like,
Yeah.
where are you gonna sleep on the couch, I guess. But
I have a
no,
question for you, Grace.
Yeah, yeah.
When you join the Army or the Air Force or any of the US military, do they sit you down, they shave your head, they do all the push-up tests and all that? Do they sit you down and talk about the importance of getting together with someone, getting them pregnant quickly, and financing a high-interest Mustang?
Yeah.
That's something they do when they recruit you?
So I don't know because I when I joined the military, we were already married and our kids were young, but that is a problem that is addressed by some of the great soldiers out there.
Are you still paying your
yeah,
Mustang off?
No, I didn't buy a Mustang. I did buy a Jeep at one point, but I got a bonus. You know, you get like bonuses or whatever for re-enlisting, and so I spent all that on like a 1992 like Jeep Cherokee. It was
Yeah, and then it
cool.
broke down the next
And
3
it was
fucking
super
months.
Cool. It was super cool. Yeah, until there was like oil in the coolant, and I was like, "This is
Yeah.
not good." So I sold
Typical
it.
Jeep problem right there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, in hot Killeen, Texas at the time. So yeah, it blew up. Someone bought it, and then it blew up on them, like fully blew up on them, like a week later. And the dealership called me and asked if I knew if there was any problems, and I was like, "What? No, that ran perfect."
No, that thing was a tank. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
So, but yeah, that's a problem. But yeah, some soldiers, yeah, they do that thing. I mean, it's a whole nother. We can spend an hour talking about that. But no, I avoided all that problem with the
Sweet.
high interest in the marriage and the kids and the
No, you guys
What'd you
have got
do?
a very good
What'd
thing
you do
going on.
before you signed up for the Army?
So I was a recruiter, so I could talk about this for hours. But I did the thing you're supposed to do, and I finished high school and went to college, and I got a job as a fraud analyst for Discover Card, which was owned by Morgan Stanley at the time.
Wow.
And it was really cool for a little bit, and then I realized we weren't really doing anything for like dealing with the fraud. We were just documenting it so they could like write it off on their taxes essentially at the end of the
Yeah.
year. We weren't actually like doing it. And I had a criminal justice degree. I thought I was gonna be like helping the cops like find people and shit, like where
Kicking
they
doors
were
down,
using
yeah.
the card. No, it was more just like no one really did this. Here's a form filled out saying that it's fraud. So I ended up saying like I don't like sitting at a desk all day. I want a job, and the Army was going to give me like a $40,000 bonus for signing up. So I was like, okay, I want a job that's active, but I don't want infantry because I don't want to do infantry. So I became an artilleryman. So I joined and I was an artilleryman for many years. I don't do that anymore.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
But
yeah, man.
yeah, so that's what I did, and that's what I've been doing for the last 18 plus years.
Oh yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Well, we covered off work with you, but let's
Yeah.
move on to Jondala, and we'll get back to work in a second. Jondala, wife, married, kids, talk to us.
No kids, so that's the good
Yep.
part. Been married almost
Yep.
5 years, and got 2 dogs, so a greyhound and a cockapoo.
A what?
Where's the Greyhound? Let's see
Greyhound's
the
always-
fucking
Greyhound's
Greyhound's
always
so
look-
weird.
They always
Oh,
look to me like
seriously.
they're like, I really don't want to bother anyone. The way they walk and everything, they're like,
Oh yeah.
they're just like, no matter what I do, I just don't want to bother anyone. That's what they look like. That's sweet. But
Love
I
dogs.
remember, John Dilla, when we first started talking, you told me once, actually, I'm anti-kids. And I'm like, no, I
Yeah.
think you don't want kids, because anti-kids would be like anti-aircraft gun type thing and that. And it's like, I don't think you're out. I mean, you live in Wales, like who knows what you're doing with them. But I remember that. But yeah, not having kids, man, that's something we all consider when we have them. We're like, man, what would life be like with all that money, and time?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's
extra
worth
sub
it. It's
equipment.
fucking worth it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I just still spend it. But Hunter, talk to us, man. We all know you just got married, but talk to us
Yep,
beyond
married.
the
Married with Mrs. Mitchell now. We just live in our house. We got 2 cats, 3 sort of. One's my sister's that I think I'm inheriting when she moves out, I guess. So 3 cats, 2 dogs. Did have 3 dogs, but my yellow passed away not too long ago. I've got a horse at my buddy's house, and then we have a tortoise that lives with my father-in-law right now. But the tortoise is only fucking 12, and he's like fucking 45, I think. So that tortoise is gonna end up at our house, and it comes and
Yeah.
has play dates, and it's cool. It's Sheldon. You guys have probably seen me post him. He's my
Yeah.
homie.
My wife
Yeah.
loves Sheldon. She loves Sheldon.
Potty trained in the house, fucking everything.
What?
Yeah, he does. He has not shit once in the house. He'll come in, hang out, sit by your feet when you're on the couch. He's cool. He's a cool little dude. I love him.
I love your relationship with your pets too. You're such an angry dad with them all the time. Like, look at this fucking
Oh, yeah,
dickhead
shithead.
cat staring at you and shit. It's like, it's so funny. But what was I going to say? Sweet. So, work, Hunter. What do you do for work? Because now we've finished that. We'll go back around. What do you do for work, brother?
I'm a pipe fitting foreman. I started pipe fitting junior year of high school. Just sort of
Laying that
make
pipe.
some cash while just sort of make some cash while I was gonna plan on going to college. That didn't happen. So then luckily I just fell back on the trades and haven't looked back since.
That's sweet, man. So
That's
that's
cool.
essentially, for those who don't know, that is welding big pipes and shit for like hydraulics and stuff like that, right? Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
They do pneumatics that way as well? Or no pneumatics, just hydraulics, right?
Pneumatics used to, but not anymore really. That's aircom piping. I mean it's not really us. Whole different
There we go.
division now.
Well,
cool.
you, Mr. Grays, have told us what you do. You're an army man.
Yep.
But here he is. Biggest malacca we've ever seen. Love it. John Dilla, what do you do? I think everyone knows kind of, but what do you do?
I work in IT as an application analyst, so I deal with like incidents that end users report and sort of dive in, find what the issue is, then report it to the guys that build it.
Oh, sweet.
Yes, wrong.
Well, that's cool. It's kind of
Alright.
like what I wanted to do, but didn't get to do. Like figure out the problem and fix it.
Oh yeah, yeah,
a
you get to the
different
root
scale.
cause.
So you're kind of doing what I initially thought. That's funny. Cool.
So I used to be a GC. I used to do pretty high-end stuff, like $3-4 million renovations in New York. Had my own company and stuff, and it got too.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it got too much for his internet.
It did.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Not
It became
great
too
for
much
us.
for him, guys.
All right.
Screenshot that.
Could you hear me,
Oh.
Ann, or no?
Oh, you're back.
No,
You're back.
you're back
back.
now.
You're back.
You guys
Good.
just went dead. So for me, at least,
Oh,
that's probably
we
me that
went
went dead. Yeah, but no, I used to be a GC doing high-end stuff. Got too stressful, so now I went back. Originally, I'm a carpenter. Like you got high-end trained in pretty high-end carpentry in Australia. So between that and the race car stuff that I used to work on, because I started out my career as an auto mechanic. We had the V8 supercar team, as I've mentioned many times, which I helped out with
Yeah.
on race weekends and stuff. But it just wasn't as fun, right? Like, because we only got to help out with the supercar team at racing. The rest of it was just basic service shit, boring as shit. But yeah, now I just I take on commissions. So I do floating staircase. I weld and do woodworking. So like I can do a bit of everything. So I just take on commissions. I get paid pretty well when I take them on. So I'm able to work like 5-6 months a year and then not work.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how I like it. My wife's she works quite a lot, but I'll take on more. It's just, why should I? I learned so much. I had a lot of money in New York. I lived a very good life, and I'm way happier now, not dealing with all that
Yeah.
stress all the time. So yeah, but we've done that. What did you guys want to be when you were young? What was your dream job? What was your outrageous job?
Start with you, Jondala. I want to hear yours. Across the pond. What are people dreaming of over there?
I always wanted to be
Broadway
an
singer.
aerodynamic engineer.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
shit.
Yeah.
Like testing out how aerodynamic cars are and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, yeah.
I
Wow.
grew up watching F1, so understanding aerodynamics and how it all works is kind of what I wanted to go into.
That's
super
crazy
cool.
interesting.
But
love
I
that
ended
stuff.
up like really enjoying alcohol when I was 14, so just dropped out of school.
Fucking Jesus.
What about you, Grace? What do you want to do?
So I was like,
Now you've done it, John. The Hunter's left.
yeah, you got him.
You couldn't believe it.
So when I was like a teenager, I was like a skater kid, like tattoos, piercings, and I wanted to open a restaurant that had a skate
You're sort of
park
kid
at
that
it.
Avril Lavigne wrote
Yeah.
about, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I wanted. I wanted.
We're gonna
to
start
open a
BFR
restaurant.
bingo because I never
Yeah.
thought Adam Levine would be brought up on this podcast. But yep. All right, let's continue.
Avril Lavigne.
Lavigne. the
Oh,
female.
No.
He
I'm
said
way
he's a
off.
skater boy. I said, see you later, boy. Yeah, that one. But yeah, so I wanted to do that for some reason, and yeah, I don't know. Glad I didn't because restaurants fail like 90% of the time. So
That's
What
a
about you, Hunter?
volatile
What was,
market.
what was your dream job?
I actually don't know. I always sort of planned my life on hockey, and then that fell through, and then I just sort of found the nearest backup plan. That was it.
that works.
I feel like my answer keeps changing as I get older, but when I was younger, probably like a rock star. Well, I mean, like when I was younger, I wanted to be a rock star, but now I'm like, I'd be happy just fucking sitting on a beach all day renting out jet skis or some shit. Like but like back then, I wanted to be a rock star, like front man. Like I have a lot of friends in the music industry that pretty big. Like I've been lucky enough to know some pretty big famous people, been sideshow at their concerts. And when you have side stage, when you have, 50,000 people singing at the musician and you're standing right there, you're like, oh, I get why these guys are fucking cocksuckers. It's a drug, man. Like I was side stage at Mumford & Sons. My cousin's in business with the piano player. And I remember they did one of their songs and they, that thing where they stopped the instruments and just let the crowd sing. And it was like, you've never felt anything like it, just coming at you. And I was like, oh, this is like a drug. That's sick. So that was kind of my answer there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. All right. So let's do a couple more. So what's your sim racing career? Talk to us. So I'll just give mine. I started a year ago, just over a year ago. Did a big job, like I said, got a fair bit of money. I said to my wife, I think it's time. Bought a sim rig, turned it on, GT7. I had some lap times that were half okay by my standard in GT7. Couldn't get close to them for 2 weeks. Almost sold it all, but literally was too scared to tell my wife that I'd fucked up. And I just kept going and eventually got it. But there was a couple of weeks where I was like, I fucking hate this hobby. I'm so bad at it. I almost quit for going from controller to that. So, yeah. What about you? I know you're fairly new, Grays, as well.
Oh yeah, like a year ago. I started like last September, but with Army stuff, like I probably only really done it a total of maybe 7-8 months. Like really.
Yeah.
Lately, I've got a new kind of position, so I have a lot of extra time. So I've been playing a lot. But yeah, kind of the same thing. It was almost like I sold my motorcycle because riding here sucks. Like there's no places to ride. There's no back roads. It's all highways and sand blowing in your face. So I sold my motorcycle and bought not this rig, a different rig, a cheaper one. And then I recently upgraded to like the track racer rig, and then I upgraded the wheel and I upgraded the force feedback and the pedals, and it's a never-ending cycle of buying new things every week. I have something showing up today, a new phone holder that I'm gonna mount on my
God damn,
So
Grace.
it never ends. I mean, it's like $20 on Amazon. Like you can't beat it. Like we'll see how it works. But
What
yeah.
What rig do you have? I don't think
So I
you've
have
ever
the track-
told us.
It's the track racer. I think it's the 120S. It like slims down, and then it goes wide where the seat is, instead of
Okay.
being
So
like
you-
a big
So
rectangle.
you can fit the
which
triple
is-
monitors over it, right?
Well, yeah. Well, it does fit the the stand.
Triple
which
stand,
is-
yeah.
Yeah. It does fit the stand, slides over it, which makes it perfect because it's right behind the force feedback,
Wheelbase.
which I really wanted. Yeah. So
Gotcha.
yeah,
Sweet.
it's
What about
a
you, Hunter?
wonderful rig.
What about you, brother? What's your sim racing time career?
So mine's gonna be crazy. I started this year, and the only reason I got a rig is because me and my homie were playing SnowRunner, and he was like, "Hey, I got a wheel, and this game's low key goes hard on a wheel." And I was like, "Does it?" And he's like, "Yeah." And so I went to Walmart and I got a little fucking Thrustmaster, no force feedback, like fucking rubber band wheel. And SnowRunner with a wheel is actually an incredibly fun game. I cannot even lie. So then I was like, "Huh, well, what other games can I play with this wheel?" And then I got into fucking F1. I didn't like it because the wheel had no force feedback. And then I got into ACC, and I actually went 4 months on ACC with no force feedback wheel. It had no NM. It was just you turn it to the left and you let go, and the rubber band brings it back centered. And I did like 4 months of that. And then I was like playing in a random online lobby, and some dude goes, "You need to get a force feedback wheel." And I was like, "What's that?" And he's like, "It's when you feel the track in your wheel." And I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And then I got a Thrustmaster, and then now I've got a Mazda R9.
There we go. Fuck yeah. And you,
Buy
John
once,
Delo,
cry once.
we did you recently in the you just got a new rig, right?
Yeah, I just picked up the GT Omega Prime Light thing. So I've been pulling it together the last couple of days. Finally adjusted it today as well.
And you're about what, 6 months in? Remember from our podcast interview?
About a year now. I think I started last November.
There we go. Fucking sweet. All right, and let's do this last one, and then we'll move on. 3 vehicles of your choice. No budget. Remember, vehicles doesn't mean cars. Be whatever you want. It can be a fucking helicopter for all I care. Let's go. Who wants to go first?
I did mine a little while ago, but they could change now.
Do it again. I know you want. I know you're going to be a motorcycle man, a Harley.
Oh no, it'd be a Honda Shadow.
Isn't that a poor man's Harley?
No, not really. What CC? I mean, like Honda Shadow, really? That's what you're going with? That's everywhere over here in the States. I'll ship you one. It's like $12 over here.
You don't get them over in the UK that often.
Oh,
Really?
that's why you like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're everywhere in Australia. They're like a lot of 250s and stuff as well. They're like little wimpy looking things. Maybe I'm thinking of a different bike. All right, what's your other one?
No,
Give
they
us
make
2 more.
250s.
A submarine would be quite useful.
Okay, what
you
sort?
could
Talk
get-
to me.
Like, just so you can get around without people tracking you.
A little one or like a fuck you size one?
I'll probably go for the fuck you size one, but
Yeah.
only have a small amount of people on there.
Well, yeah, you need a whole crew to.
Okay.
I could just do it with the wheel, right?
Well, no. Remember,
motorcycle.
money's no object. We just pay everyone to do everything. So a submarine, a hunt. That's. I'm not sure what that says about you. Like what we consider a kind of pathetic bike, and now you want a nuclear weapon. So
I mean,
like,
I didn't say nuclear. You did.
well, I'm not letting you have a submarine of that size without that sort of capability. Like, what are friends for? But
Fair.
what's your last one? Where do you take it from here? An international space station?
I mean, that'd be really good, but maybe something like an Enzo Ferrari.
Oh shit! An Enzo, was that the one that got? Was it an Enzo that got written off by that dealership test driving in New York a few years ago?
I'm
My
not
wife's
too sure.
cousin worked at that dealership. I think it was an Enzo, and the guy took it out with a young apprentice, cold old tires, just hit the gas coming on an on-ramp onto the thing, spun it, put the whole thing in the barrier. You'll find articles about it. It's like, you imagine making that call to your boss? Oh, my God.
That's crazy.
Great. Grace, lay us on you. Lay us on you.
So-
You know what I mean?
You lay
English.
us on you. Yeah. So my first one would be like a 1993 Honda Civic, because that's what I always wanted when I was a younger kid. Fast and Furious came out. It'd be amazing. Yeah. Put
Does
like a
this have
K20
nuclear power
swap
or something?
into
Do you,
it.
you remember? You remember,
Yeah.
money is no object here.
No, but
money
that's
is
what I would. It would be really a nice one. But I
With
put a
nuclear
lot of
weapons, though,
money
I'm
into
assuming.
it. No.
Oh,
weapons,
okay.
no. But yeah,
Alright.
no, it'd be super fun. Just like kind of do some time trial racing with it. Like that'd be what I'd probably get. Just because I remember driving one and like the way when you spin the wheels, how it'd pull because it's front wheel drive.
Yeah.
I would definitely do that. Second, like a BMW M6 maybe, like a 2-door. Yeah, something
GT3 type
really
thing or just a
jet.
regular one?
No, like a road car, like a M series, really nice BMW, but classy, not like a race car, like a M6, or maybe the wagon, and that new Hyundai wagon's really cool that's coming out. Like, yeah, some kind of sporty wagon would be cool, like the Avante Audi one, maybe. I don't really know for sure, so I'm kind of all over the place with that. The third thing would be a plane to get to BFR Island, for sure. And I'll put a dock out there so the submarine can come too. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you saw it, I sent you it on Reel on the Instagram, Grace.
No,
There was a thing
I'm
the other-
behind by like 50 things you've sent me.
50? I'm sure it's way more
I
than
haven't
that.
seen it. I haven't seen it in days.
I said
No
Grace
one
like
goes
hundreds
show.
a day.
Yeah.
But I sent you one where it was showing gift ideas for him for Christmas under 200 million, and one of them was an F-22 Raptor. It's like, is that the sort of plane we're talking, or more a private jet? Like, what are we talking?
Yeah, like a private jet. Not like a really small one enough to like entertain on, but like like a whatever, like 20 passenger, nothing crazy. Like what you see when you see like, oh, look at these fancy FBI guys flying from here to another place to like do an investigation, because that's how we spend.
How much money do you earn, Grace? Talking about a 20-person seat being nothing fancy, a 20-person jet. You're like, oh, no big deal. Like, what is the army paying these days, man?
You watch NCIS and it's like, oh, we got to fly to this special destination. And I'm like, there's no way you're getting a private jet. You're flying American Airlines and coach, like sitting at the airport with crying kids all day long. Like, don't act like it's that fancy. No way. But yeah, that's.
Is that your last one? Hang on. So you've got the plane, the Civic. What was the middle one again? The plane, the Civic, and
I couldn't decide. Especially, it might be. Yeah, like a M6 probably.
Oh, M6, right?
Yeah.
Hunter, what do you got? I'm excited to hear Hunter's.
I'll start with the big one just for you, Larry. I'll go A10 Warhog, just cause.
Fuck
Need one.
yes.
Always need one.
Ooh,
There's-
Never need maintenance. They never stop flying. They just fucking can't shoot them down.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, what
how could you just go without one?
Burp.
Like,
The amazing sound they make. The
Brr,
burp.
yeah.
It's pretty freaking cool. Pretty awesome.
My second, I'm go with a 91 F350 with the 7.3 liter in it. Thing's bulletproof.
There you go.
I'd fucking absolutely drive that every day. I'd make that a daily. And then my third, go Clydesdale horse, the Budweiser horse.
Burp.
Fuck yeah, they cost a lot these days too.
Fuck yeah, they're fucking more than some
Clydesdale?
vehicles.
That's good. A
God.
horse. That's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bit of a
I'd
There
take
you
a
go.
horse.
You gotta protect BFR Island with the.
Yeah, we got the
A10.
fucking Warhog. We got a nuclear submarine. Like, dude, we're set. We're good.
All right, so mine, I'm going to change them from my last
Me and my
answer.
Civic just doing laps around the island.
Yep, an F-22 Raptor to protect your Civic. Just so I can go around saying, Fox, oh shit, I blew Gray's car up again. Sorry. Get him a new one. So an F-22 Raptor, because why not? For if BFR Island is in the play here, a double-decker bus from London to carry around all our
Like a
guests.
tourist bus. Yeah.
Yeah, so we go around like North Korea. We can go around and be like, after your initiation, you can see to your right here, and then we can put people in all of their white uniforms and put them to work.
Holy fuck.
Secret mine underneath BFR Island. Wherever
That's
it
that.
is. Yeah.
And what would my last one be? My last one would be an Apache helicopter, one of those attack ones.
Good lord.
There you go.
In case if everyone gets off the double-decker bus, because you guys can use my double-decker bus to drive people around too. If people get out of line, you can just hover, like in that scene in Top Gun Maverick where it's about to shoot him, and you just sit there and be like, hey, those fucking fields aren't going to dig themselves. Get back to it. Let's
Shit.
go.
Ooh.
Get a couple of cows,
Okay.
blow them up next to him on the regular, be like, this could be you.
So,
Keep them in line.
dictatorship real fast. Good lord.
Oh, yeah.
Still sounds a bit more fun. But I think that's it. So let's talk about some racing stuff. And then at the end, we have something a bit fun to do at the end, a little bit of trivia that everyone at home can play along. So we had 2 races to discuss, 3 with the one make. I think we're looking at yet another race at Zandvoort for the prospects, right?
Yep.
Prospects are over.
No, the race that we do them already? Or
that was the one at Zandvoort in the rain.
But the prospects, what was their last round? Why am I drawing blank here? I know they're over, but hasn't there not been a race? There's been one race since the Monza. When all the drama. Monza.
Another rain race, yeah.
So that's right. So let's start there. So Monza in the rain. Somehow you all survived turn 1. No?
Yeah.
On stream at least.
Yeah, that's all you saw.
So it seems okay. Grace, talk to us. Not everyone survived turn 1.
So I watched your stream. It was a very exciting race to watch. A lot of drama. A lot of pit strategy came into it. Some disconnects, I believe. But for me personally, it didn't go as planned. I started close to the back on purpose. I spun coming out of Ascari because I was trying to spin the tires, so I had my clutch and I was clutching, right, and trying to just spin the tires, and I spun back there, and I was like, maybe this is a sign that I should just start from the back. Maybe I should just stay in the back, and I was like, nope, I'm gonna just gun it and get back to my spot, and I got back to the spot before like the cars went like active, so it didn't like I made it before it hit the 70K like
barely
thing.
Yeah.
So I made it and clean. Got to turn 1. I was on the outside, and somebody decided they were going to go really wide to get a good exit and knocked me and spun me right there. I spun, came back on track. I think Zadi hit me, and I spun straight again, so I just took off from there. So that was kind of nice. Minimal damage. And then you guys missed it on the stream, and I think I posted a clip of it. I should show it if I could find it real quick. But I went through Ascari. Everything was great. Bunch of cars lined up. I went to go pass them all, and there was a Jag just sitting right in the center of the road, and I just plowed into the Jag.
Well, I wonder who the Jag was.
It couldn't be Matrix.
I wonder who the Jag was. But yeah, so that happened, and at that point, it was kind of over for me. I went to the pits and repaired the car. I was like almost 2 laps down, but I was quick. I had locked it in. I was like, had a good setup going. So I was passing people, getting my lap back. Obviously, a lot of other incidents happened where I was just passing people that were crashed everywhere. So it was a really fun race. I didn't show it in my standings at the end because I think I ended up like 14th or something, but I was passing people left and right. I was like, everybody like 5th on down, I was faster than. I was catching Matrix, I think it was, or Max Tracks. He put on slicks on accident in his pit. So I was just every lap, I was like 5 seconds. I was just gaining on him. He was falling down the roster and I was going up. It was amazing, but yeah, it just didn't work out. Yeah, I was trying to find it, but I can't find the clip right now. But yeah, it was a fun race, but I just didn't get the finish I wanted. I mean, it wasn't like I was gonna like make or break my season anyway, but yeah, it was fun. It was a good time.
We had some massive stuff going into it. We had Artie and Sim Racer. I think that it was something like if Artie won and Sim Racer came 4th, Artie would be able to take him over in the championship because just because. And there was an outside chance that Mike Wyway could have won as well if things had gone wrong. Early on, we had Sim Racer getting dropped, I think, by Artie early on. I could be wrong here. I know that Artie was out front and going for it. And there was someone else with them. I think it was Sublime, my teammate. And something happened to Sim Racer that basically was like, shit, now this is Artie's. It was like within the first 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
And it was all over. And Sim Racer had a wheel disconnect and his wheel wasn't working. So he dropped. He had a DNF basically, which meant it was Artie's. And then out of nowhere, Artie ate shit and hit the wall. and he was a DNF as well with like 18 minutes left to go. And Mike had to finish fourth or better. Or third. I think if Mike had finished third or something like that, he would have come second. If he'd managed to catch up to second, he would have won. So like it was like over. Like Sim Racer had disconnected. It was over. Artie was going to take it. And then all of a sudden it was alive again. Then Artie ate shit. And all of a sudden out of nowhere, Mike is like potentially going to win this thing. Like what an exciting finish to the season.
Oh, it was huge. Yeah, it was
fun.
Everyone on their toes.
Yeah.
Shit of a track too. Great driving by everyone.
And shout out to Roy Mustang he got a podium, right?
He did. The young guy. He got away, stayed away. He was second, right? Second place.
I want to say he finished second in that race. Sublime
race,
just getting ahead of him.
Race.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And look at that. If Mike had finished one place higher, he would have been second. But to our top three, to the champion of the season, Sim Racer, Artie, and Y-Weight. And honorable mention to everyone else, George and Harried Effects and Sublime and Runco and all those guys. But the top three, well done. Like, congrats, guys. What a great first season of prospects.
Huge.
Yeah.
It was absolutely fantastic, except for Bathurst lap one. It was absolutely fantastic. Otherwise, from that was a disaster. So, well done to everyone. Let's have a look down at everyone. We've got George looking great there. Sublime, like, absolutely great job there from Malacca Motorsport. There's two in the top. I think we ended up winning the season, Malacca Motorsport, carried by those guys. And look at that. I mean, that's domination by our guys. Not in the Premier though. We won't have to talk about that. But back here, so we got who we had to Runco. That's a fantastic finish for Runco. Well done.
Top 10. That's huge. That's huge.
And as good and just as good for Ghost Stroke and Burt. Like fantastic there. Aaron, probably one of the better performances of the season when you consider the absences he had. I think he missed like 3 races. So like that's a great job if I'm right there. I could be wrong. Zadi, always consistent, always solid, well done. MDJ, very fast. Probably should have been up higher. I think he missed a bunch of races. And what Bowles just said there too, like Artie finishing second with all his disconnects is ridiculous. You know, we've got Frankie Tomatoes. That's quite a high finish for him there. Aries Cloud, Priest, Matrix, all these guys there. Everyone did well. We got Greg there. Max Tracks, really good new driver there, doing really well, getting faster. Taters, the man. Montana, who is very quiet. We never hear about him in the Discord talking about his practice, but he managed to finish 26th. Well done. And Kieran, the Hunter's pronunciation enemy, like to learn how to pronounce that. And then we got Kanji, Benz Eagle, and Flips TZ. I don't even think we finished with those guys. Kanji, I miss him. He was great. It was really good.
Yeah, Kanji had some soccer games come up right at our fucking race time, so he had to back out of the season, and we just never found a sub for him really. So we kept him on there.
Nice.
Like him.
All right, so let's bring up the season standings. I know we just saw that Malacca Motorsport. I don't know if you guys could see it from the shadow that Malacca Motorsport cast over everyone else, but in second place, Go Dogs Racing, which I believe was it was your team with Noah, right?
Well, it's Noah, yeah.
Noah's
team,
captain,
that's with me and Roy Mustang. Burt Macklin came in and filled in after we had some people just no-show for a while. And DJ Jaquez Chandler, he's also on the team scoring lots of points up there. So
what happened to Chandler?
I think some work and life stuff. He messed me a couple times. He's just been, things come up. So he was like, I'm running late. I'm going to try and make it. And he didn't even make it this last one. So no, but I mean, for having times when we only had 1 or 2 drivers in there, solid performance.
That's a great result. Absolutely.
I refuse to say the name of the team. So
why not? Because is that a football thing? I'm missing the reference here.
It's a Georgia thing.
Oh, there we go. Speed Syndicate. Whose team is that? Who is Speed Syndicate?
That is Preston.
Preston. I mean, that's an outstanding result there. So that would be Runks and who in prospects?
Runks, Zaddy, and I want to say MDJ. If I remember
great result
correctly.
there from them as well. Running on empty. Who's that? Do you remember? Why don't you talk us through these, Hunter?
Running on empty is going to go ahead and be Mojo's team. They're taking home 4th. That's going to be Artie. Yeah, sorry guys. Artie's all I'm remembering off that team. I correlated Artie as a German. I understand he's Belgium, but I correlated Mojo and Artie, and they're like 2 Germans making out. If you were on running on empty, please let us know. I cannot remember for the fucking life of me. Only Gramps is Bard's team and Ghost Stroke. Yep, thank you. And Kieran. All right, there we go. Kieran, not Kieran. Kieran. And Kieran. There we go. Thank you, balls. Only Gramps is going to be Bard's team, which they started out as Tater,
I'll be right back.
Ginger Ninja, and man, I should have pulled this up on my phone. Oh, I can't remember their third, but that's a hell of a showing for Ginger Ninja dropping out midway through. They still managed to get up to 5 for Only Gramps, which is huge. The Shockers, that's going to be Cam's team right there. A lot of no shows for them. I think they all had some stuff come up in the season that they weren't sort of really planning for, but still a spectacular finish, getting up to 6th. CM Speed, that's obviously CM's team. As I try to scroll up to everyone's fucking roster, sorry guys. They managed to get 7th, and just barely. They were only fucking 6.8 points away from the Shockers. That's not bad. Then there's Black Swan. That's my team. That's going to be George. Wow, you think I'd remember my own prospects? Montana. And then we had a couple subs. Kanji was for the first half of the season, then Worked Nickel stepped up on a bunch of last-minute notices from me and went ahead and filled us in. Sorry, just to go back up to Only Gramps, that is Tater, that one Sim Racer, and Greg. And then CM Speed is Ben's Eagle, the Harriet Effect, and Priest, which Ben's Eagle we didn't actually see too much of, so that's a great showing for them. High Gear Hustlers, that's going to be Nate's team. Can't pull them up right now because he DM'd me them, because me and him sexed a lot. And then last place, but not really any of their fault. They had a lot of disconnects and missing races, and then we had to fill one of their spots. But anyways, that's going to go to Zuni's team, Full Independence, and that is Frankie Tomatoes, Clint Eastwood, and KSK Racing. And got to give a shout out to Hyper Honda, who got promoted from prospects to premier mid-season.
Good for him. Well done, Hunter. That was great on the fly there, man. So, great race. There's going to be a bit of a shake-up between who's in Prospect Premier. So far, we have 35 sign-ups, but there's a lot of people that haven't just filled out the form yet. And I looked at it today, and I delayed putting it on Reddit. So, you guys, come on. There's only like last year, once we started advertising, we ended up with 70 people when we only had 50 members. So don't be complacent. Just make sure you fill it out, please, and just let us know that you're interested. Also, the Simbot has been having some trouble. Anything you have done right now may not count. We're not sure, John Diller, but we're still trying to fix it. There's some stuff going on with Trixat, who runs Simbot and all that. He's changing jobs right now, and was the way he was able to run Simbot was he worked for a company that allowed him to use their servers at no cost. But without that, the cost is like astronomically a month. It's like close to $1,000 a month, which he can't just carry that. So he thinks he's figured it out and it should still be working. So just bear with us. But if your laps didn't count, you just have to do them again. But remember, this is like such a small part of what you have fun with it, but it's such a small part of what we're looking for. So just, and it really doesn't matter for the guys. Honestly, it doesn't really matter for the guys we know. You know what I mean? Like, we already know you. So it's more about the guys we don't know. Still do it, show any improvement. And, you know, it's a good little tool there, but don't get worked up about it. Just relax. Everything's going to be fine.
Yeah.
So
I would say to those people that are like newer and are concerned about it, like, just sign up. You can join. There's people in the prospects that went from like, I can barely race to like top 5,
competing.
top 10. So like, don't be like, oh, they're only going to let the people they know join. What we mean is like, we know they're safe drivers. So if you're new and want to join, go ahead. It's going to be great. So
yeah,
sweet. All right. Well done, prospects. Next is the one make. So
the one make.
It was a good race it was an absolutely fantastic race to call. Gray's actually commented that I sounded really stressed. But it was 30 seconds before I went live. Hunter was right there to tag out, because I couldn't get the fucking stream to go live. And then right when Hunter was there to do a solid and save the day, it just fixed itself. I still don't know how. So, yeah, if I sounded a little stressed up front, it was like an hour. I spent an hour trying to get my microphone better, not use my headset, all for it to almost come undone because YouTube was delaying my live stream. But very stressed. But I have to say, like, a stupid set of lap times being set by people. Like the lap times in that weather, because it was rain again, wasn't it? If I recall correctly.
Yes, it was raining at Zandvoort again.
So raining at Zandvoort in the Mustangs. Noah put on a clinic. I hate to say it, but Noah put on a clinic, absolute clinic. He was gone from the start. I think it was Marnik. It was Marnik, right, that got taken out early, and then did like a charge back forward. But so who knows what could have been, and we'll get back to Marnik in a second. But as the way the cards fell on the day, Noah put on a clinic, and he held it together and kept the car straight and did everything, right to bring the car home. Marnik, I think, came together with Nate, and the two of them charged back up to finish. I think Marnik finished 3rd or 4th, and Nate was either 4th or 5th. It was absolutely an outstanding drive. They were down in, I think, 18th, 16th. So really great to watch. Had some really good commenter curse moments, like absolutely fantastic. Oh. Like, I love it. It's my favorite shit. Panda, if Noah had not pulled away too, Panda's performance would have been just as impressive, right? He was gone as well. I think he was 8, maybe 10, 15 seconds away. But still, like, behind him, he was a good 10, 15 seconds ahead of 3rd place. So not much wheel-to-wheel racing. There was a bit towards the end that looked really good. I can't remember who it was. There was a couple going at it. It was quite fun.
No, yeah. I from my experience, the rain really wasn't that bad, I thought. I think once you just figured out what the limitations were of the car, like, you could drive. Of course, obviously, like, Noah, just unbelievable. And Panda and Marnik and the ones that are super
Nate,
fast.
yeah.
But yeah, Nate, yeah. It was crazy. Like, I think Chug disconnected. We had a couple big names disconnect. And
Chug was very
leaderboard a little
Chug
bit.
was very sick and decided to bounce. I think he was like, I think I can do it. Got a lap in and said, I can't do this.
Yeah. No,
so
you could. I mean, there was some guys that I was wheel with, like Webbo for a little bit, I think.
Webbo doesn't race the one make.
Oh, then that was the previous Zandvoort then.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it was there's so many Zandvoorts in the rain. That's all I can think of nowadays. But it was
we had the month of Zandvoort.
Yeah,
we did.
In the league.
Yeah, but let me bring up the totals here. All right, so this is the current point standing we have with the drop. We currently have Noah in front. I mean, just dominating. Even though he didn't finish the race before, that was his drop. So Kalami, it didn't happen for him, but he came back. Chug obviously had already had a drop, so he's been on top often. So this is 2 drops for him. So it's all gonna come down to this last race at Spa coming up on Wednesday. And then under that, we got Nate. The same thing. He's already had his drop, so he can't have another one. And Panda coming back after Panda took a couple weeks off there. He's back strong, and he cannot. There's only one that really has a possibility for a drop race. Shoot, I'm looking here. I don't think anybody. I think everybody's had their drop race, other than George. George has not had his drop race that I can see. So
let's go, George.
Points, yeah, but it's going to be fun. The points kind of suck this season. We went with the GT World Challenge points standings. So a lot of people are just racing for fun, which is kind of cool. We've had a lot of people stick with it, even though they know they're not here to win anything. It's all about just learning this new car and really, even though I don't like the car, like, I've learned to, like, drive it, and I appreciate what it can do. And I look forward to this race at Spa this week. It's going to be fun. Dry race at Spa. Nice and sunny.
There we go. That's awesome, man. But it was a great series, a great race. I can't believe it's almost over, man. Like you put this thing together and got it going. It's come to an end.
Yeah, I mean, it went by quick. So what we're going to do, I'll just bring it up since we're still already talking about it. We got the new one coming up with the NSX, which is a completely different kind of car. So it should be interesting. And then we're going to alternate it with a GT4 series. So every 2 weeks, the track will change. So it's going to extend it to 16 weeks instead of a quick, 8 weeks of a series. Plus, we're taking a week off because it's New Year's. It's going to be a very fun upcoming series. So if you people want to sign up, there's still spots open for the one make and the GT4. Both of the signups are available right now. So get ahead and sign up. I know we're promoting a lot today, but yeah, go ahead and sign up for this stuff. There's spots open. Don't be afraid if you've never driven it before. I've never driven the NSX until yesterday for the first time ever. And it's a handful.
We're hearing a lot of good things from everyone, right? Oh, no. Okay, you just
I think it's a handful, but people that are mid-engine guys, even though I drive the Ferrari, if you get your setup, it's all about setups. Same with the Mustang. It's all about setup. So I think once I dialed it in, it's going to be great. But just going from the Mustang at Spa, I jumped in the NSX just to give it a try. Couldn't keep the back end behind me. It just wanted to go around no matter what. So, yeah, we'll see. It's going to be great. So sign up. We'll do some laps, try and not run into each other. It's all for fun.
Get into it, fellas. And
Wednesdays at 7. I don't think it says Wednesdays on there, but the dates are all Wednesday.
Fucking sweet. Now, the main event of the year, of the round, that has just kept going and going and going. It's just like Premiere, just because of the double weeks with the server disconnects plus the breaks for enduros. It's the season that never ends. We still have 3 races left while everyone else is done. We're the fat chick at the marathon of racing series here. We're finishing and right at the cutoff. But we went to Coda, which I mean, fucking track limits. Just that's all you need to say there, right? Jondola. So we'll kick off. So I started practicing that morning. Haven't been doing a whole ton of ACC lately, but still, I was very impressed. I was doing 209s pretty quickly, in practice. So I was happy with that. That's about where I would be anyway. Maybe a 208 if I really put my time in. But I tried to get tactical for once. Probably the wrong track to do it at. So I said I'm going to take no tires. Take full race fuel at the start and take the 1 liter of fuel, the 1 gallon or whatever it is, and go for it. And then my greatest achievement in the race was hitting Mr. J up the butt going into the hairpin before the back straight, doing the gentlemanly thing to pull over to wait for him, to let him past. Sat there, watched everyone go by until the final GT4 went by, and I realized, I never actually punted him off. He just kept going, and somehow I lost him. So I pulled over for no reason, ended up behind the full field, and then had to chase my way back. Then got into it again with Mr. J. He hit me. Then I hit King, and it was it was like that, in Toy Story. It's that wasn't flying, that was falling with style. It was just this is the opposite. It's racing with no style. It wasn't even good. They weren't even good accidents. They were just little annoying bumps. But once that settled in, we got into it and then went for it. I had my first drive-through within 20 minutes, my only drive-through, luckily. And somehow, with my strategy, I managed to pull out an 8th, which I was very happy with, considering my lack of practice lately and stuff like that. But really good race for me. What about you, Jondola? Hunter, did you race or were you too sick? I can't remember.
No, I backed out of that one.
I saw you.
I saw you in quali, right?
Yeah.
You were like, no.
Yeah.
But you, Jondola, so your race, I mean, we don't need to, it was perfect. All right, anyway, moving on from Jondola.
Yeah.
No, sorry, go ahead. How was your race, buddy?
Yeah, it was good. I was pretty much the same as you. I had no practice all week. I'd sort of disconnected the old rig, had the new one getting set up. So first time I jumped on to set laps was, I think, in the practice session, just before we restarted the server. And it just all sort of clicked. I was quite happy with how it went. Pole, fastest lap, got the win.
Well, I'll tell everyone this. After I waited for Mr. J, who wasn't there, and started chasing, I had to repass the whole GT4 field. I think I worked out, I said it to Panda, he might correct me here, but I worked out, this was lap 1. You were 8 seconds up the road by the time I caught you already. Like, that's how far ahead of the field you were by the end of like lap 1 or something. It was fucking wild. Like a great drive, man. And yeah, absolutely fantastic. I mean, it looked like probably an uneventful, boring drive from your perspective, but like really smooth, clean, dominating, but just a good one. Or was there any drama for you?
No, the first corner, there was a bit of drama. I think that's what caused the 8-second gap towards the end of lap 1. Because I think there were a couple of GT3 cars that got stuck, and the GT4s behind were having a bit of a battle as well. But I just sort of sent it up the inside and got past a couple of GT3s.
Well, I think my teammate Mike, who was filling in for Ranger, claims responsibility for that. He went up the middle and he's like, "Oh shit!" And everyone got fucking. It was pretty funny when he sent the replay, and he's like, "Oh, I hope I didn't mess it." I don't think he messed anyone up, but he definitely caused a ruckus. But he didn't hit anyone. He caused a ruckus. Oh, it helped you?
Oh yeah, I think that's what gave me the gap towards the end of lap 1.
Right. But yeah, because you got away with me, right? I think you followed me through. You were right behind me for a second.
I did, yeah.
And then you followed me through. I got away, hit thing, waited, you go past. But wow, what a performance. Now, I didn't see much else of the GT4s. Did you have anyone with you at any time? Like, or you pretty much...
No, I was sort of on my own. I pitted towards the end of the pit window. I only took fuel. I don't think I've taken tyres once other than Snetterton, where just sort of switched towards the end from dries to wets.
Yeah.
And I think I passed a couple of GT4s towards the end, and I'm guessing it's just guys who did decide to take tyres. So they were sort of that far behind.
Well, what I did see was Balls put on a dominating performance. I think he finished 20 seconds ahead or something, pretty far ahead.
Wow.
I don't know if he took tires or not. I'm sure he'll tell us in the chat. But an outrageously good drive. He finished very quickly because of my stop and go and all that stuff. He lapped me. It was nothing to do with my lack of skill, just because of the stop and go. But also, one of the best parts of the race was he was doing a celebration at the end, donuts in the middle of the track. And I was like, you know what? I am just, I'm the guy that I'm going to murder him, and it's going to be okay. Like, I haven't done it before, but those intrusive thoughts won, and I took him out, and you can hear it. He sent me the replay. He gets this like motherfucker type vibe going on, and then like sees it's me, and he's like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was good. He did the same strat as me, no tires, and one gallon of fuel. So great strat there. I know Noah was chasing him, and Gumball. It was between the two of them, and I think Noah lost second due to a drive-through, if I'm correct. Noah, answer us in the comments. I think that's correct. But I think Noah cost himself second with a drive-through, or maybe he finished second. I can't remember. But I know there was a drive-through involved in the places. So that was that. How many track limits did you get, Jondala?
2.
No shit, yeah.
In
That's
the
not
first
bad.
20 minutes, I
honestly,
think.
watching the stream, there was less drive-throughs than I anticipated. I anticipated like half the field having drive-throughs. And it really didn't happen, and I don't know why, because I would think like you're kind of pushing harder in an actual race compared to like a sprint, but maybe in the sprints people are just like, whatever, I'm just gonna have fun. But yeah, I always push hard in a race compared to like a sprint where I'm just kind of like having fun. So yeah, but anyway, I was surprised.
Yeah.
I got on some people's chats helping Webbo out a little bit, because he asked some questions like, man, I wonder if this person's taking tires. So I just jumped in people's chats and started asking them, which was kind of cool. But it was surprising how well people drive, knowing the aggressive track limits at that track.
Oh yeah, it's great. I noticed though, the S's in the Lexus with full fuel, it was a different car. From race fuel, like 60 liters, and then you take 55, to doing what I did with like the full, or whatever it is, 105. I couldn't fucking, I couldn't keep the back together in the S's. It just wanted to come around. It was like driving the Porsche through there. But no, it was a great race. It was actually good to get back on track. I think Chug sick again or disconnected, just not sure. He had two. I know he had 2 disconnects.
He started from pit lane, right?
He had 2 disconnects in qualifying and practice. He texted me and said, I hope I don't get fucking disconnected again. So he got disconnected and just said, fuck it. Which at this point, I understand. I don't like rage quitting, and I think a disconnect's part of the game. But the way these servers have been lately, like I wouldn't have wanted to keep going either. Just like, fuck this. Like there's enough challenges out there to win a race as it is, let alone fucking deal with that nonsense that we pay a lot of money for. So, yeah, I get it. But that was it. So, guys, we're getting to the pointy end. Anyone want to say anything else? Anyone? We bring up, I guess, the results too.
Current
Look at the leaderboard.
standings.
We have 2 races left. And yes, officially, we are not doing any of the other races that are not on the calendar. I know we have a makeup potential at Kyalami, but we're not going to do the makeup race. And then we had a second one we had to make up, right? Like
God,
Donington.
Yep.
Donington, right? Donington is a makeup. That's still there, but we're not going to redo Kyalami. There's just too much going on at the end of the year. New game, like coming out tomorrow that we'll talk about. We'll talk about that before we get to the other thing.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. It's just too much. So we're just dropping that race. So, yeah. So that there. So let's look at this now. It's a very, very tight looking race at the front there. So if you look at the right with your drops, now you see some of them. If you look at Noah and Plums, Noah should technically be in front of Plums, but we just haven't sorted out the spreadsheet yet. But everything else I think in there is tight. But yeah, this is a real tight finish. It's a lot different to like the other 2 series we saw. This is, shit. Like Chug
Anyone in the top 4 could win.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Which is exciting. And Ruben having a season, man. Look at him. Like really doing well up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Panda is, he's had a couple of disconnects there, and I'm not sure what happened at Coda. I remember he said he was just going to, the glare, he couldn't see. So Panda's basically had 2 drop races. That's the whole curtain debacle we've had this week. So, so Panda had Curtain Gate, and he's missed his second race there essentially. Still got a couple of points for showing up. But, yeah, it's a good field. We've still got a lot left to go. So I think we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Let's quickly talk about PMR. So who's getting PMR on launch day?
Dun, dun, dun.
Me. I will have it tomorrow. Did we put the sprint down, Hunter? 11 a.m.?
No.
No. So it's not on our official thing, but
Not a BFN sanctioned race. That's a Larry sanctioned race.
tomorrow, 11 a.m., we're going to try it if it's not an absolute shit show. Now, I don't know if there's
No one
a
has any
career
idea.
that you have to unlock first or this and that. So if we can race tomorrow, I'll let y'all know about 10:30 what we're doing, where we're doing it, the lobby and all that stuff if we can figure it out. But just in case there's not there's a certain career thing you have to go through first and that before you can race online.
Imagine so.
I can't imagine, but GT7 was like that. But
Was it?
we'll see. It was. You had to do a few things first to be able to race online in GT7. So
You gotta that makes sense. WRC.
here we go.
Like
You
that,
have
right?
to do an AI race. That's fine. That's cool. I can do an AI race.
Yeah.
Yes, you can bring a PC friend. Yes, absolutely. We love them. They're the Tesla owners of this league is what I call us. So that's good. So 11:30 tomorrow. I don't even think it's worth talking about because it's either the greatest game in the world or a piece of shit, depending on who you speak to. I'm buying it. Let's see what happens. It's going to be part of our.
Now, yeah, we'll talk.
It's going to be part of our future.
It's going to be huge.
Yeah.
I think
regardless if it's
everyone's
great or not, it's going to be
Too
something to
overhyped
talk
for it
about,
on
but
release.
At this
Look
point,
at how
yeah.
games have released.
Man.
Look at how any game releases
like-
nowadays.
It's like Arch Manning for all you Texas football fans.
It's
Overhyped,
80% complete, and they
sucks.
push the game out. Yeah, what they push out tomorrow's. I highly doubt it's the finished game, and there's gonna be fucking months of updates because that's how every game does it now because they're live
Yeah.
service.
So everyone be patient. So we'll do that around 11 if we can. We'll just have fun, dilly-dally. And then throughout the day, we can just make up our own shit. All right. So PMR, we're good. Guys, just to make something a little different today, because a little bit quieter, I have made up some BFR trivia questions.
Oh shit! I'm gonna grab another.
I would
beer.
ask you guys. I need you guys to have a pen and paper. Have you got a pen and paper? Because what we're going to
Grab
do is,
one.
you don't, Jondala?
No.
Write it on your phone. Do you have your phone next to you? Pull up your
I
notes
can
and
do
write
it
it.
in the private chat, right?
That's fine. Yep, you can put it in there. But no, these two will see it, and you guys at home can play,
All right.
and we'll see how much you know each other.
Oh,
my,
fuck.
my BFR notebook.
Yeah.
Jondala, DM me. That way I know it's like, so they don't see it. You can DM me your answers, right, in Discord.
Come on, Chewy.
Deal.
You want to come?
Man.
Come on. You want to
All right.
play? Come here.
And after
No, it's
this,
gonna
we're
be
going to
honest-
go over the schedule for the week, yeah?
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right,
We'll
little
finish with
teaser.
that.
Yeah.
All right. Question 1. You guys ready? You got your pens and papers, or Jondala, your note?
We got
Yeah.
Chewy.
Ready? What is Webbo's first name? Don't say it out loud. You got 30 seconds. Don't put it in the comments yet. I don't want these guys to see it, but wait.
You
We're
don't
going to
know.
go a little bit longer.
I'm hoping.
Web.
Last name.
All right.
Go.
You guys ready? Let's go. Let's go first. Hold them up at the same time. Did you DM me, Jondala?
Oh, shit. No. 2 secs.
Oh,
There you
that's
go.
backwards.
Charles.
I went Webster.
That's his surname. That's not his first name.
Oh, I've gone with Dave.
Uh,
Everyone knows a Dave.
his first name is Andrew. Did anyone get that?
Wow.
And I'm surprised you didn't, Grace, because you pay him on the PayPal,
He DM'd me today. And yeah.
and you pay him on the PayPal. Did anyone
I
get
paid him on
that?
PayPal.
Anyone in the chat get that? So that's 0 for you guys. I'm
Sorry,
disappointed
Webbo.
and happy.
Fuck.
All right. One of our drivers, Mr. Ghost Stroke, what is his car number? His racing number. Write it down. 30 seconds.
Oh man, I think I know. Mm.
Is that from you, Jondala? Let's go.
It
All right.
is.
Now, I'm almost certain I'm right here. You guys ready? Number 907. Am I right? Am I right? Is it 907? I think I'm right.
Oh, fuck. I should have just looked at the comments.
Alaska. Is it the area, the zip code?
I mean, it's
Yeah.
written at
Area
the
code
end of
for
his name,
Alaska?
so yeah, it's written
Oh.
at the end of his name.
Oh,
Oh,
All right.
God.
We are-
man.
You guys are way worse than I thought you'd be. I thought these were too
Yeah,
easy.
We're not smart.
All
I
right,
guess
here we go. Here's
901.
Here's a good one. You ready? What is George's real name? Some of you probably don't even know that that's not his real name.
The king?
Man, I can't remember it for the
George.
life of me.
So you're no good. Jondala, any idea?
not a fucking clue.
Grace, don't look at it, Grace. Don't you dare. I can see the reflection on your screen.
Hold on. Let me look at the orders from Printful and all.
Yeah,
His first
Henry. I wanted. It's fucking Henry, isn't it? Balls.
No.
I think it fucking. No.
Dave.
Daniel.
Oh,
Daniel?
I got
Daniel.
3 letters.
Dan, you were close with Dave earlier. You're on the right track.
He sent me
Wait,
Dave to
Dave
every
again?
question, including what number Runks is. Sorry, what number Ghost Stroke is. What is the name
Oh,
of turns 11 and 12 at Spa?
Oh, it's
Don't say it. Don't say it. Write it down. Do you know it, Hunter, or you're like me? You don't know shit.
turn 11 and 12 is what I call them.
Just 1 second. Yeah. What's the official name?
Oh, I
Heard
was just
11
talking
12.
about it yesterday with M.
Fuck
Crit.
Spa is Jondala's answer. I'll put that out there. That's pretty. All right, you guys got nothing?
Yeah.
It starts with a CH. It's like Charbonnet or Charvis.
I changed it from that one. It's not. It's Puon. It's that double left one. That's like
Then what's
you
the
guys
name
know
of
that.
the last high speed left? That must be like
Uh,
14, 15.
it's something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. There we go. So that's
Puon. Okay.
all right.
Fuck Spa.
Here's one. Another fan
Shits and
favorite.
giggles.
How many Premier races has Big Runks participated in this season?
Oh man, you'd think the guy who controls subs would know this.
If only I had those results sitting somewhere and I just closed.
If only had a sub sheet sitting somewhere. That's crazy.
All right, you guys ready?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is it Dave?
Rain says 5. Yeah, it's Dave. That's the answer.
1.
Runks has done Dave races. All right. One for Grays. What do you got, Hunter?
4.
And you said Dave. Dave, he's done 3. Well,
he's only
Stroke,
scored
put it in the
points in
comments.
1.
2 GT4 or 1 GT3 is what he told me at least. So if he got that wrong, that's on him. I can actually see Runks getting that wrong.
I'm gonna
Good try.
I'm
Runk's
gonna
getting his
look
own
back.
answer wrong.
I'm gonna look back on that. That doesn't sound right.
Close, Saudi, close.
All right.
Pardon me.
Next question. When you open the game, not including the 404 and all that sponsor shit, what is the first scene in the intro? Just describe it loosely. Write it down. Just like racing car or this and that, like whatever. What is the first scene when the game starts? Not including the game studio promotion shit. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
John Doe, is
Say
it Dave?
Red Bull ring with a
Dave
Lambo.
changing tires? It's a piece of the track. It's just a shot of a track.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's the Red Bull
I thought it
ring,
was
right?
the curb. Isn't it the shot of the curb?
It's the very first scene in our intro as well. It's that same one.
Zooms.
Dun dun hoo, that like track thing. Alrighty. The new one make. The new one make
Yeah. It could be a sunrise. Yeah. Okay, one make.
chose the NSX. What does NSX mean?
I'm sure the X is extreme because it was like the freaking 80s.
Not bad.
90s. Remember when everything was
Gondola,
like
you think it's
extreme?
Dave?
I'm going to go Dave, yeah.
Dave,
I'm going
John
Dave
Doe-
on this one as well with Jondola. That
Dave?
sounds like the only reasonable answer.
It does.
Something sport extreme.
No silly exosages. All right, you ready,
I
Grays?
didn't
What's
know
your
that.
final answer? You're very close. It's
Something
not.
sport extreme. I don't know what the N is. I
You're
don't know.
close.
Yeah.
It's part of it's wrong, but you're close. All right, you ready?
Yep.
New sports experimental.
New sport.
It's fucking E, not an
Okay.
X.
That's experimental.
Well,
Yeah.
EX. So they make it's so
X.
dumb. They put the X when I researched this. They capitalize the second letter as an X, and it's like
That's so
just
90s.
use a different letter.
Yeah.
Just make it
No,
NSE. The Honda NSE. That would have been so much better.
No, because X's
Wow.
were cool. It was the X Games. Like, yeah, you had to have X.
Might
in
be.
it, Yeah.
Might be a trick.
No. s-
Might be a trick
Not so-
question here. Who was the
not so-
first admin? The first admin ever in Black Flag history in the Discord.
See him.
Wait a second. So Hunter said an answer.
That would make sense. I would say C.
I mean, mine's based on pure facts.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna say he owned it, so it's it.
It was Dave.
He's
Was
the
Dave?
It was
creator,
Dave.
right? He was the-
Yeah.
Definitely Dave.
He was the creator.
Oh, we
It
got
was Sam. Very good. That was very easy.
Mhm.
There we go.
Sam,
Preston is
Elite
not
Rain.
an admin.
Preston
Doesn't even know what the admins and the mods are. There's no differential between us.
5 more questions.
Oh,
What is
5
Panda's
more.
car number?
Panda, what's
Right.
I know this one.
You do know
I
this
don't.
one, Dave.
I do know this one.
Oh no, John is right. I can tell you that he does know that one.
It's Dave. Oh,
It's
I said
Dave.
333. I don't know if that's right or not.
What about you, Hunter? Throw it out there.
It's not.
71.
61? Oh,
71.
71? I knew there was a
Wonder what
1 in
that's-
it.
We should start
Really?
asking people when we do interviews what their number means,
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
because that's
Well, I'll
interesting.
tell you what mine is. So I used to be 7, like it was my favorite number, but it wasn't available in another league, so I moved to 77. But the reason I'm telling you about this is Webbo sometimes asks what the number symbolizes, and he often thinks it's a birth year, right? And it's not far off. I was born in 81. But my wife answered
Good
when
year.
he said it in one of the streams once, said it's his IQ. So like it's so mine is my IQ. And he was so British about it too. It's like, oh. All right. This one should be easy. I don't know that if it's
Me and you
Gonna
both,
be-
Marnik. Me and you both.
who won race 1 of
Yeah.
Premier this year in GT3.
Panda.
Write it down. Write it down.
Oh, fuck. I
Who-
thought it's a button game.
Or just wait. You don't have to write it down. Just say it.
Pressing my button first.
Chug.
Okay. Who do you think? Let's go.
Yeah,
Who do you
Doug.
think? Who do you think, Jondala?
I'm
Chandler.
Ooh. Oh, yes. He's my teammate.
Who were you gonna say, Hunter? Be honest. I'll let you
I
get
was
away
gonna
with
say
it. Even.
Panda. Yeah.
But no. It was Chandler.
Wow,
it's
yeah,
Netterton.
I said
Yeah,
Yep.
with the scary tree. Yeah.
exactly.
All about it. Yeah.
All right. I accidentally, regretfully so, but also kind of love it, coined the phrase unsafe rejoin in the middle of a race one night during a sprint, and it kind of took off. Which track was that at?
Fuck you.
Dave? Is that does anyone remember which track that was at?
Say Monza in the rain.
Mm-mm. It wasn't.
Hunter? Jondala's wrong
Going
too.
Watkins, Glenn. No.
Is it Spa?
Bathurst.
It was at
It's not-
Bathurst.
Dang.
Was it?
Oh, yes. We were
It
in
was
the were
was
we
after
in
the
the
chase.
cup cars? Were we
Yeah, it was in
doing
the cup cars, and I went off, and then I was just like, I can't lose him. Unsafe rejoin.
Oh.
Just like cut back on the track.
We all just jumped. He that was the first time he ever guilted us all into being like
Me
cup
and
cars,
you,
no
Elite. I thought it
TC,
was
no
Spa, bro.
Yeah, no ABS.
All right, this one. First to the buzzer, just say it. What fun household item will Hunter willingly kill for?
Leaf
Leaf
blower.
blower.
John DeLore, I think, gets that.
Yeah, I made the.
John
the
Dilla
emoji,
messaged
though.
me about it today.
There's a
Yeah.
leaf blower. There's a leaf blower emoji if anybody wants it. Yeah, it's out there.
Last question, and this one's actually, I think I'd be very impressed if anyone got this. How many races have admins won in our top series racing series?
So
You have to have been here a while to maybe know this. So Premier, yeah. The answer could be 0. It could be 10. It could be.
I'm gonna think
30.
0. 0
One.
in the premiere.
Oh, actually, no.
Remember season 1. We're in season 2 right now. That
Oh,
was the season.
season 1.
Ah, okay.
Well, season 1 was half admins.
Hunter joined in the middle of it.
Going 1.
I'll go 4.
I'm going to say 8 because
Really?
I'm admin and I've won 5.
Oh,
I
didn't
fucking
think
forgot
about
about you.
GT4.
You can't.
Oh.
I'm joking.
But
I'm joking.
you said with GT3s though, right? You said GT.
No. That was the last question. This
Oh.
one is how many admins have won races?
Going 6. How many admins or how many admin
10.
How many races have
have won?
admins won? Sorry, yes, total.
6.
So John Dillis
6.
5. Yeah,
10.
it's 8.
It's 8?
And Jondala's got 6 of
Hell
them.
yeah.
John
Five
Dillis
of
got
them?
5 of them.
Oh my goodness.
Can you guess who the other 2 admins are that have won
I
a
know
race?
you've got 1. Or do
No,
you have 2?
I've never won a race. Never won a race in Premier.
See him.
see him?
See him
Oh,
won
see
2 in GT4 in the first season.
GT4 before John Dilla. Fuck.
But
Yeah.
who's the last
Yeah.
one? Who's the last one? We have one
Cam.
winner in GT3, Cam. That was your first race,
Yeah.
wasn't it, Hunter?
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go.
Fuck, I forgot about seeing him in GT4. Yeah.
Well, that's my
Wow.
question. Did you guys have fun? Did you enjoy that? It's kind of fun
That
to
was
rehash
cool.
this
I
That was
stuff.
enjoyed
cool.
that.
That was fun.
We should do that
I-
again, but
I don't think I got anything right, but it was fun.
that was a lot of fun. Let us know in the comments. We should do that more often. I think that shit was really fun. Oh,
Come
Nate's
on.
Good
dad.
one.
Sweet.
Yeah,
All right, so
Nate's
let's
dad.
talk about the upcoming schedule this week with Thanksgiving, and then we'll wrap this up. So we
Yes.
have, I don't even know what's on there. I haven't even read this. So why don't you go ahead and show us through this, Hunter, seeing as you made it?
Yeah, this is all my tracks. Good luck, everybody. Paul Ricard, we're gonna start off tomorrow. John
Oh, it's
is
been
gonna
a
lead
long
us off
time.
with a
Yeah.
1 p.m. Eastern for you EU guys. Any of you guys who work late, go ahead and join that. And then, of course, we're continuing with our 7 and 10 p.m. sprints for that. Since there is no Saturday event, Tuesday is just going to be completely open class, GT3, GT4, GT2s. No one cares. Bring a Porsche Cup if you want. Then we have Graze's flag series, the one make series. This is
Finale.
the last race. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This
Finale.
is the last race at Spa, so be sure to tune in for that one. We'll have that one live streamed at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Mm.
Then on Thanksgiving,
Oh,
Turkey Day,
We have a
Who's
race
gonna-
on Thanksgiving. Awesome.
thanks to our EU admin Jondala, he's going to make sure he's available, and he's going to operate a race at 5 p.m. Eastern for any guys that would like to take part in that. That's going to be at
Nice.
Silverstone.
What
If no
fucking
one wants to
losers?
show up,
Yeah.
What
Don't
losers
show
want to show
up.
up for that? I will be there
Yeah.
probably because my mother-in-law
I
is
will
staying
probably
with us.
be
So,
there.
America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might be there. Yep.
Oh,
Friday
talk about
fight,
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brands
Go ahead.
Hatch, 45 minutes like always, 9 p.m. And then Saturday, since we have no big one, me and John Delu are doing a little talking today. We want to pack the grid and do our first 60-car race. So bring all your friends, bring all your rivals, bring the guys you hate, get them out there to punt them. We're going to do this shit at Spa for fucking 45 minutes, 60 cars, no mandatory pit stop unless you get crashed out. No classes really. I'd try to limit it to GT3, GT4 though. I wouldn't necessarily bring a Porsche Cup if you don't want to, but yeah, you can. I don't care. You'd be the only Porsche Cup
Ooh,
out there and
Porsche
get
Cup?
first.
And a
Could be
a-
fun.
A super flat Paul Ricard, it would be hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Just,
Sweet.
mm,
Well,
awesome.
I had a
Great
fun
week.
time tonight. This was cool. We'll be back to usual programming in a couple of weeks, have a guest and all that stuff. But thank you guys for everything. We've become like one big family, sort of a lot of us, the world we live in now. It's as we get older, it's harder to get out and socialize and hang out that much. And it's really good here to have that sort of those little interactions throughout the day and race together and have fun. I was able to join that race last Friday and it was a hell of a lot of fun. You guys that weren't there, I don't think any of you were there, but I managed to find out that if you fuck around too much, it will make you do another formation lap. So I was trying to convince everyone. Nate had a problem. So I tried to convince everyone not to go on the green to let Nate catch up. But my plan was as soon as it went green, just to jump from 8th to the start. But because we weren't going fast enough, it didn't start the race. So we had to go around again, and we thought we'd fucked it up. But sure enough, we came around and it went green. So it was a lot of fun, but it's great. But just want to say to everyone, we're over 600 members now. Happy Thanksgiving. You guys are the best. It's been a great year so far. And yeah, I wish everyone happy, Thanksgiving, and from the admin team and everything. What a year we're closing out, and exciting for the next year's one. But I'll leave you guys with anything you want to say, and then let's wrap this up.
From Dave, Foxbar.
From Dave, Foxbar. Grace, what do you want to say?
Oh, no, it's just, maybe next year we'll do a Friendsgiving and just sit here and eat and we can just ASMR us eating Thanksgiving food.
Fuck yeah. Hunter?
I'd be down to watch Larry chow down a turkey leg, something. That's on my list for sure.
I'm a huge fan of turkey, but yeah, I'll do it for I'll do it
Crazy.
for the group. Sweet. All right, boys. I think
yeah.
we're good. Everyone's good.
All
We got
right.
the Secret Santa coming up. We're excited about that.
Ooh, yeah.
Everybody, we'll see you on the next one. No
All right.
Elon Musk type thing. I'm going to safely wave goodbye.
All right.
Catch you
Later,
later,
guys.
guys.